another test later that's the same. Quad test. We're going to do another test later with the hip flexors. The hip flexors also have a quad component to them. But the straight up quad test is really straightforward and easy. You're literally going to take a leg, line it up, shoulder, hip, foot, so you're a nice straight line. Bring it up, and then you're going to drive it down toward the butt. With shoes off, preferably. Again, why? Yeah, sometimes those heels have another ½ inch on the end of it. So all I'm going to do is push down, all right? So it looks like a simple enough testing that I drive down, and the absolute max point, without me literally jumping on him, right here is about 3 fingers. There's one caveat. Tim is a moderate example, not a horrible example of this, but if you're a really big dude or a really big lady, massive calves, massive hamstrings, you may actually get stopped by this tissue pressing into it. So one way to test that is like, can you put your fingers there and compress? Does it feel like there's space? If you have someone that's really blocky and especially really muscled, it can be an absolute dead stop where you're testing the range of motion and it's the meat of the person that's blocking you and not range of motion. Is that English? Okay, so I'll do it.
In that case?
In that case, I would go to the second quad test and use it as a backup to see what's going on. Probably, though, a person who's that muscled has tension issues, so I want to make sure I double check it. So in Tim's case, I'm pushing down. We're going to get a little more flexible probably than we did a minute ago, but we're about 3 fingers. I like to use fingers off the glutes here because it's easier to count than degrees, right? So that's just how I do it. You don't have to do it that way, but it's an easier way to give me that number. If you want to break out a ruler and measure, you can do that. Fingers makes it pretty easy because your fingers aren't likely to grow too much in the time you're here. Questions on the quad test?
Do you have to make sure their hips are down?
So, I mean, literally once you get them laying flat, their hips won't move much. You may see them like coil up through the back, but any change in position, I would just correct it and adjust it. Most people won't. I would be a little careful with this one and check knees okay, back okay, because this position can be aggressive on people.
How many fingers is like a pass or a fail?
Yep, foot to butt is a pass, anything else is a fail. Yeah, it's by tomorrow or next month.
You would probably fail 3 fingers away.
Yep. What else? Good. Quad should be an easy one. No one's gotten that wrong in the midterms so far that I remember. All right.